everyone, welcome back to another video. I'm sorry it's been so long. It's been really busy and stuff. Like, still busy. And anyways, this week, or whatever, not week, video is basically the Endermite. It's a short story, but I feel like every story is important. And these Endermite here are actually not my art like I usually do, but I don't really draw Endermite. But I found this picture. It's pretty nice. It's like in my Minecraft mobestiary thingy. That's some pretty cool art. But anyways, today's story is the Endermite. It's not very long, but it's pretty interesting, I guess. It's not too long after the Blazes and the Endermite War. I don't remember if I mentioned this in the last video, but it was basically, this will be the first big Nether War, since there's actually a lot. But this is but that's like the first big one. And the second one will come up in a few videos after this. The Magma War. It's very interesting. Anyways, so basically after the war, the Endermen were devising more ways to get out the lava. It didn't involve making robots anymore. And eventually comes the creation of the Ender Pearl. And if they created the Ender Pearl before they created the Blazes, everything would have been fine. But the Blazes were being Blazes, and there was this cheeky Blaze, a cheeky little Blaze named Netherrack Blaze. Since this is the first time there's a specific name other than, like, basically the first name, it's basically, especially in the Nether, it's like the mob is the name of the mob is the last name, and then they have a first name kind of relating. So anyway, Netherrack Blaze was very cheeky and heard about the Enderman. He was like, he went to the Warped Forest one day and found all of the Ender Pearls. And he did something pretty mean, like really mean. He tampered with every single one and stuff, and the recipe and stuff. So basically, Ender Pearls now only spawn. They have like a chance of spawning Endermite, which if you didn't know, Endermen hate. It's not just a thing here. According to the mobestiary, Endermen actually hate Endermite, so it's actually pretty canon. And anyway, so basically, it was like on average a 1 in 20 chance of spawning them, and that was bad for the Endermen. But they could never fix the Ender Pearls, so they just accepted that and stuff. Luckily, the Endermen were so small. If they're big, Endermen would probably be getting eaten by them, and that would be freaky. And yeah. So Netherrack Blaze felt very cheeky. I think the Endermen kind of figured out it was a Blaze who did it, but they never really figured out who. So it's basically, yeah. So now the Ender Pearls can spawn Endermite now. And that's very bad now. So basically that's the Endermite story. I told you it was short. Well, not this video, but I said it was pretty short last video. Like I said, some of these stories are really short and some are longer than others. Anyways, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed, even though this was very short. But thank you for watching, and bye. Next, I think, is the Wither Skeletons. It'll be pretty interesting, because it's like I said at the beginning of the video, all of the stories are very important, I think, but some are extra important. Like, obviously, Nether Dragon's the most important. And also, the Wither Skeletons and Blazes are also pretty important. They both have a pretty big impact on a lot of things, including the Wither. They have a pretty big impact on the Wither's origin of the Wither story. I can't wait until I get to the Wither section. Okay, bye.